Hello, welcome back, welcome to this flow. We're going to do a quick flow for digestion. This one is going to be great to do first thing in the morning to kickstart your digestive system. So we're going to start off in a cross-legged position. You can sit on blocks or cushions to prevent your pelvis from tucking under like this. So we want to be sat up nice and tall on the sit bones. And we're just going to start with some spinal rotation. So we're going to inhale the arms up. Exhale, opposite hand's going to come to opposite knee and the other hand's going to come behind you. We're going to inhale to grow nice and tall through the spine. And then exhale, we're looking over that shoulder. We're going to just keep inhaling and exhaling here. Holding this pose. Keep breathing all the way around the ribs. Lovely, and then we're going to come back to center. Lovely, we're going to inhale the arms up again. Exhale, opposite hand to opposite knee, the other side. We're going to inhale to lengthen through the spine and exhale to rotate round a little bit more. Take the gaze over that shoulder. And we're just taking a couple of breaths here. Lovely. Let's come back to center now. We're now going to come into some hypopressive breathing. So you're going to dorsiflex the feet. Bring your hands into your first arm position. And then we're going to raise the right hand up into your third arm position. We're going to do 3 breaths in an apnea. On our apnea, we're going to rotate through the spine from the lumbar to the thoracic to the cervical, so in stages. So when you're ready, we're going to inhale into the ribs all the way round and exhaling slowly through the mouth, lengthening through the spine on the exhale. Inhaling into the ribs, ribs expand, and exhaling softly and slowly through the mouth. Inhaling into the ribs. Exhaling slowly through the mouth. You're going to hold your breath out, pause, slowly open the ribs, and then start rotating to the left from the lumbar, thoracic, and then cervical. So head looks over that shoulder last. Lovely. Sternum should be roughly in line with that front left knee. And then we're breathing in when we're ready, and we're coming back to center. We're going to switch the arms over this time. We're going to inhale all the way around the ribs and exhaling slowly through the mouth. Inhale into the ribs and exhaling softly and slowly through the mouth. Inhaling all the way around the ribs. Exhaling slowly through the mouth. Pausing here, slowly open the ribs, rotating round to the right side, lumbar, thoracic, cervical. Take the gaze over that shoulder, holding it here for as long as you can. Really nice. Breathing in when you're ready, coming back to center. Lovely. We're going to come into our all fours position now. We're going to face the hands forwards and we're going to come into a thread the needle. So we're going to raise the right hand up on the inhale. On the exhale, we're going to slide it underneath the left arm. We're going to stretch that left arm out in front of us. And we're just going to take some breaths here. Lovely. Sticking with that lateral breathing. And then you're going to walk that left hand back in, plug it down onto the mat, reach that right arm up and then place it back down. We're going to inhale, left arm up. Exhale, slide it underneath the right arm. We're going to extend that right arm out in front of you and you're going to hold it here. Keep breathing all the way around your ribs. Lovely. If you want a deeper stretch, you can bring that right arm behind the back and rest it on the opposite thigh. Lovely, and you're drawing that shoulder up towards the sky. Really nice. Lovely, we're going to unwrap that arm now, place it down on the mat, and then we're going to reach that left hand up and then plant it back down. And now you're going to come into your Maya position now. So we're going to drop the elbows down where the hands were. Bring the arms out in front of you, so as if on train tracks. Take the gaze back towards the thighs and then spread the mat apart with the forearms. When you're ready, we're going to inhale all the way around the ribs and exhaling slowly through the mouth. Inhaling into the ribs and exhaling softly and slowly through the mouth. Inhale all the way around the ribs. Exhaling slowly through the mouth. Pausing here, slowly open those ribs. Holding it here for as long as you can. And then breathing in whenever you're ready. Lovely. We're going to come back onto all fours. You're going to step your right leg forwards, coming up into kind of a 90-90 leg position. You want the front knee over the front ankle. And we are going to bring a slight incline with that upper body. We're going to bring one hand into first, so right hand into first, left hand into third. We're going to do our 3 breaths in our apnea and come into a rotation. When you're ready, we're going to inhale all the way around the ribs and exhaling slowly through the mouth. Inhaling into the ribs and exhaling softly and slowly through the mouth. Inhaling all the way around the ribs. Exhaling slowly through the mouth. Pause here, slowly open those ribs. Start to rotate to the right side, lumbar, thoracic, cervical, holding it here for as long as you can. And then breathing in when you're ready, coming back to center. Lovely. We're going to step that leg back, coming into our aura position now. So draw the tailbone down towards the floor, open up through the hip flexors. Hands are coming into our first arm position. And when you're ready, we're going to inhale into the ribs all the way round. And exhaling slowly through the mouth. Inhaling into the ribs. And exhaling softly and slowly. Inhale, ribs expand. Exhaling slowly through the mouth. Pausing here, slowly open the ribs. Holding it here for as long as you can. And then breathing in whenever you're ready. Lovely. We're going to step forward with the right foot coming into that 90-90 leg position. Left hand in first, right hand in third. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale into the ribs, ribs expanding. And exhaling slowly through the mouth. Inhale into the ribs. And exhaling softly and slowly. Inhaling all the way around the ribs. Exhaling slowly through the mouth. Pausing here, slowly opening the ribs. We're going to rotate from the lumbar, thoracic, cervical to the left side, obviously. Holding it here for as long as you can. And then breathing in when you're ready, coming back to center. Lovely. We're going to step that knee back again. Bring the hands down on the floor. We're going to lift up into downward facing dog. We're then going to reach the right hand over to the outside edge of the left ankle, rotating our head underneath that left armpit. Take a couple of breaths here. Come back into downward facing dog.
Inhale in position, exhale. We're reaching that arm over towards the right ankle, that left arm to right ankle, taking the gaze underneath the armpit. Lovely. Coming back into downward facing dog. We're going to walk the feet in towards the hands. We're going to place the left hand down in the center of the feet, in between the feet, and then we're going to reach the right hand up towards the sky. And then we're going to switch. Lovely. Inhale and exhale to switch. Inhale and exhale to switch. Lovely. Coming back to center, we're going to inhale at the bottom and exhale coming up to standing. Really nice. We're going to come into our Freya position now. We're going to step the left foot forward, feet on train tracks, not on a tightrope. Feet facing forwards, hips facing forward, front knee over the front ankle, slight incline with that upper body. Left hand into third, left hand into first, right hand into third. We're going to do our 3 breaths apnea and add in some rotation. When you're ready, we're going to inhale all the way around the ribs and exhaling slowly through the mouth. Inhaling into the ribs and exhaling softly and slowly. Inhale all the way around the ribs. Exhaling slowly through the mouth. Hold your breath out. Pause. Open the ribs. We're rotating from the lumbar, thoracic, cervical over to the right hand side, holding it here. Breathing in when you're ready and coming back to center, stepping forward with that back foot, and then we're going to step back with that left foot. Same principles apply. Feet on train tracks, front knee is over front ankle, hips face forward, feet face forward. Lovely. And we're going to bring our right hand into first, our left hand into third, coming into that slight incline with the upper body. We're going to inhale into the ribs expanding. And exhaling slowly through the mouth. Inhaling all the way around the ribs. And exhaling softly and slowly through the mouth. Inhaling into the ribs. Exhaling slowly through the mouth. Pausing here, slowly open the ribs. We're going to rotate round from the lumbar, thoracic, cervical, holding it here, keep that slight incline. Breathing in whenever you're ready, coming back to center. Lovely. We're going to step forward with that back leg now. We're going to come into our Artemis position. So lengthening through the spine, coming into about a 45-degree angle, balance point is forwards. We're going to inhale into the ribs. And exhaling slowly through the mouth. Inhaling all the way around the ribs. And exhale softly and slowly. Inhaling into the ribs. Exhaling slowly through the mouth. Pausing here, slowly open those ribs. Holding it here for as long as you can, lengthening through the spine. Breathing in when you're ready. And then we're going to forward fold over the legs. And we're just going to release the pelvic floor. We're going to bring the hand into center, left hand into center. Bring the right hand up towards the sky. And then we're just going to switch hands. Keep breathing here. Lovely. Really nice. Bring the hands back to center. We're going to come into a small squat and then come down into a seated position. And we're just going to finish off with a bit of spinal rotation like we did to begin with. So we're going to inhale the arms up. Exhale, opposite hand to opposite knee. Other hand comes behind us. We're going to inhale to grow tall through the spine, noticing if you can get any further round than at the start of the class.
And we're just exhaling. So we're inhaling, growing tall through the spine, and exhaling to rotate. Lovely. Take one last breath here. Really nice. Coming back to center. We're going to inhale those arms up and opposite hand to opposite knee on the other side now. We inhale to grow tall through the spine and exhale to rotate. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale to rotate. Lovely. Making that your last breath. Coming back to center. And hope you enjoyed that flow. That is our practice complete.